Meteorologist Shanna Mendiola begins our coverage right now. Shanna, any idea on the timing of this?
Yeah, so we're a few hours away from starting to see the first part of the storm, and it does look like it's going to be very light. Nothing heavy yet till we get to those overnight hours, but again, any little bit of rain is going to cause some issues. So we're tracking on the First Alert Radar Network, and I just want to give you a heads up on how much rain we can get. In terms of how much we get here in Southern California for the month of October, it's usually less than half an inch, and we are expecting by the time this is all over an inch of rain in downtown LA. So that's something we're keeping an eye on. And you can see in the foothill locations, it could be possibly up to 2 inches in some spots. So those recent burn scars are really on high alert because we haven't had any rain. And with the amount of rain falling at this time, it is going to, again, saturate the ground, nowhere for it to go, and cause the possibility of mud and debris flows. So that is something here that we will be watching as this storm approaches. Again, we're still a few hours away for any light rain to happen, but most of the heavy stuff is happening tonight, overnight, into tomorrow. All of the areas here in green will be that flash flood watch. This is all because of those burn scar areas. So where you're seeing the yellow outlines, that's where we're watching all of the burn scars and the possibility of seeing those issues there. So remember, we've got a storm coming. It's the first time it's been a cold, heavy one like this. So some preparation tips for tonight before it gets here. Grab the umbrellas for tomorrow. It's going to be a wet commute. Check your tires and wipers, especially if you're commuting in the morning, and secure outdoor items. Make sure you have those sandbags near burn scars, but redirecting the water away from your home. We'll have more details on the exact timing hour by hour coming up. Back to you, Colleen.
All right, Shauna, we'll see you in just a minute. All right, we're talking about this storm moving in. I believe that's why I got so choked up. I am a barometer of the weather around
She can tell. She knows when it's coming.
I'm good. So we're talking about timing here.
Yes.
When will we see our likely see our first rain?
First rain. So we're seeing a little bit. You know what? I got a report out in the west side that there's some light sprinkles, but I think that's because the clouds are rolling in. So some of these clouds are a little thicker. You might get some drizzle, but it's nothing heavy yet till we get to bed. So let's prepare you. We still have a few hours to go before we get there. And I want to show you where the center of the circulation is. This storm is right off the coast of Northern California, and you drew this cold front within it because this type of storm is something we typically see during the winter. When these storms move through, we get what's called a cold front that sweeps in our neighborhoods. And not only that, but it also increases a number of things. Once the front passes, that blue line right there, that's where the heaviest rain is. We get the gustiest winds, coolest temperatures right behind it, and also a chance of thunderstorms. So this is still several hours away, located right now off the coast of Central California. And the closest part for us is maybe Santa Barbara County. It's still a few hours away. We're talking maybe 3-4 hours away before we start to see some light showers pick up. Right now, though, we've got the wind, so that's already picking up already ahead of what's to come in terms of the rain. For the wind advisories, we've got this till 2 o'clock tomorrow because the wind will get even stronger for certain neighborhoods, including the deserts and mountains. So that's something to watch as gusts pick up to 55 miles per hour. Tomorrow, here are your impacts. Remember, tomorrow's going to be the main day that this moves through. So for the morning commute, this is going to be the main concern. Those roads will be wet. Areas of street flooding, we'll be looking at the possibility of mud and debris flows near those burn scars should a thunderstorm develop. So that's something we're keeping an eye on. Winds gusty, and also looking at some high elevation snow, but it's only going to be above 6,000 feet, so real high. Now here's your timing. Futurecast showing that we will see a chance of light showers as we head to 11 o'clock tonight. So we'll be on the air tracking that on your radar. Here's what's going to be the beginning of the front as we go to bed. We are expecting the heaviest part of the rain to move through Ventura County right at about 5 o'clock in the morning. So if you're getting up early and that's where you're at, you're going to start to see those raindrops get pretty heavy here and stay that way for a few hours till we get to about 7-8 o'clock for you. Then 7 a.m. that's when it moves through Los Angeles County. That's where this yellow line is. That's the line of heavier rain. It'll move east into the IE in Orange County right around 10 a.m. And everyone continues to see rain follow that. It's just going to get a little bit lighter as that cold front passes. Now into the afternoon, notice how it moves out. We still have a slight chance of residual moisture right around 4 o'clock and overnight into Wednesday morning. Not much, but most of it's going to again be tomorrow where we're going to see those impacts. We should be dry by tomorrow afternoon into your 2 o'clock hour. So really not much going on here as we head to Wednesday and the rest of the week. This will be the one storm of the week. Again, it's been some time since we've seen this type of rain, so it's time to prepare now. Rest of the week staying pretty cool out there in the 70s for LA, and we don't have another storm coming. So if we see any changes, we'll let you know. But it's going to be Tuesday where we're the busiest across the board here in Southern California. Chance of those thunderstorms again within that front that passes through here in the morning, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. And it'll be for everyone from the coast of the basin inland, sweeping from west to east. Our typical winter-like pattern, which again is very early for now. I know we're still in October. We're getting a little bit of rain, and we might get as much rain as we get for the month of October here in SoCal. So keep an eye on that for you here. Anything changes, we will let you know. That has been your forecast. We'll be right back after this.